I am vaccinated.
I am vaccinated.
I am vaccinated.
I am vaccinated.
I'm vaccinated.
What's your superpower?
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 One
One little step to huge victory. Vaccines contain weakened or inactive parts of a particular organism that is antigen that triggers an immune response within the body. Newer vaccines contain the blueprint for producing antigens rather than the antigen itself. Regardless of whether the vaccine is made up of the antigen itself or the blueprint so that the body will produce the antigen, this weakened version will not cause a disease in the person receiving the vaccine, but it will prompt their immune system to respond much as it would have on its first reaction to the actual pathogen. When someone is vaccinated, they are very likely to be protected against a targeted disease. But not everyone can be vaccinated. People with underlying health conditions that weaken their immune system, such as cancer or HIV, or people who have several allergies to some vaccine, may not be able to get vaccinated with certain vaccines. These people, however, can still be protected if they live in and amongst others who are vaccinated. When a lot of people in a community are vaccinated, the pathogen has a hard time circulating because most of the people that it encounters are immune. So the more that the others are vaccinated, the less likely people who are unable to be protected by vaccines are at risk of even being exposed to the harmful pathogen. This is what we call as herd immunity.
As of January 2023, 86% of Malaysians have received their first dose of vaccine. For complete vaccination, there is 2 doses. 84% of Malaysians are fully vaccinated with 2 doses of COVID-19 vaccines. This shows that most of our people believe in the vaccination process to fight COVID-19. Most of the remainder are people who cannot receive vaccination, such as infants or sick people. But there are some people who refuses to get vaccinated. One factor for the existence of this few is misinformation. They get fake news about vaccine from internet and social medias about its negative effect and so on. So they refuse to get vaccinated. This misinformation are spread by the so-called anti-vaccination group of people. But the government have handled these issues very well by creating commercials featuring various famous people on the television to ensure the masses that the vaccine does more good than harm to them. So, good job.
Does the vaccine has any side effect? Yes, vaccine has a side effect like swelling, pain, body pain, fever and so on. But don't worry, it just getting temporary and go within a few days. It just showing that our immune system is getting a signal of new virus coming to our body, which causing this symptom. Is it safe to get vaccinated? Yes, of course. Vaccine is very effective and good. Why I said it? Because it protects you and your children from many serious and potential deadly disease. Second, it protects other people in your community by helping to stop the disease spreading to people who cannot be vaccinated. Third, it's undergo rigorous safety testing before being introduced. They are constantly monitored for the side effect after being introduced. Fourth, sometimes it can cause a mild side effect that will not last longer, which is some children may feel a bit unwell and have a sore arm 2 or 3 days. Fifth, it reduces or get rid of some disease.
We must first combat misinformation. Believing incorrect information can act as a barrier to vaccine uptake. Stop spreading vaccine myth. Use the media social to encourage people to get vaccinated. The other alternative would be home-delivered vaccination. Bringing vaccines to people at their homes is an effective means to reach several hard-to-reach populations. So, people that live in rural area may also get their chance to get vaccinated. Also, provider recommendation is another efficient method to motivate people to vaccinate. Doctors play an important role in this part. This is because some people may have more trust in their own doctor than in the medical community in general. Therefore, healthcare professionals must recommend their patient to receive a vaccination. Next, vaccination requirements are policies to increase vaccination rates. But for example, employees, students, and patrons are required to get vaccinated and provide the vaccination to comply. Sometimes, some enforcement that comes with privilege is one of the most effective ways to increase the vaccination rates. So, people, do your job. If you are vaccinated, please convince your other acquaintance to get vaccinated as well, because we are in this together.
Studies have shown that getting vaccinated against COVID-19 can lower your risk of getting and spreading the virus that causes COVID-19. Vaccines also have reduced the risk of severe illness and death from COVID-19 infections among people who are fully vaccinated. Getting sick with COVID-19 can cause serious health consequences, even in children. Currently, there are no reliable ways to predict who will have mild or severe illness or who may have long-term health issues after COVID-19 infection, or known as post-COVID-19 infection. Therefore, to ensure that you and your family are fully vaccinated, take your booster doses when you are eligible and consider enrolling your children for vaccination once it is available to them. If you are vaccinated, congratulations on getting the COVID-19 vaccine. You are a shining example of bravery and courage.
Don't hesitate, let's vaccinate.